everyone here at 2K Sports. Nothing like the NBA for Turkey Day. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. We'll take a look at the Bulls. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, there's the Bucks. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And I think for Milwaukee, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Damian Lillard out there with Malik Monk. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for Chicago, they've got Dick. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with James. And it's Durant. And it's Michael in at the point. Here we are, Greg, getting into the thick of this NBA season. How big of a challenge now is the travel?
Oh, it's a huge one. The reality is all those flights take a toll. So you got to be smart with your sleep schedule and recovery.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. James outside. Pass to KD. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. KD's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Bulls. Now, here's Monk. To the left side wing. That's a 2 from Lillard. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Here's Money, covered by Lillard. LeBron outside. Dick passes to Michael. Over Lopez. Lopez with the block. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Middleton. And there's the pass to Monk. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard left side. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And that's how you execute inside. Lillard, I like when he looks for his shot down low.
Out to the right wing. Here's Michael. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lillard looking around. Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Nice concentration from Giannis Antetokounmpo. Outstanding job looking over the defense and staying focused on the basket.
Now here's Durant. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Here's Dick. Lopez with the block. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Back to Giannis. Middleton with a screen for Giannis. From 13. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Now, here's Lillard. Last game with 30 points. To the inside. Here's the fast break. Dick leading the way.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Here's Lillard. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower. Pass to Middleton from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
The first one falls.
And, you know, such a fierce competitor. Lillard can score from anywhere on the court, and there's no one you'd rather give the ball to with the game on the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
James, the pass to Durant. Now Dick passes it to Michael. Pass to Dick. Over Monk. Again, Chicago.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. And, man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
Lillard outside. The kick out to Lopez. There's the 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Outside for Durant. His 3-pointers off the mark. Bucks trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Monk, no one around him from beyond the arc and then some.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
LeBron passes to Dick. Durant with it. There's the pass to Dick from outside the arc. James misses. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Back to Lillard. Pass to Middleton. Over Durant. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Lillard.
Hey, sometimes it's simply the fact that good offense is much better than good defense, and Middleton wins that offense and defensive matchup most times.
Now here's Durant. Great D that time from Middleton. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lets it go. Middleton can't get it to go.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's KD. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Lillard. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep 3.
LeBron against Antetokounmpo. Passes to KD. That doesn't go either for KD.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Lillard kicks to Monk. Here's Antetokounmpo, and another basket for Milwaukee.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Here's Money, covered by Lillard. Michael passes to James. And the rejection by Giannis. And the rejection by LeBron.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Chicago. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Mann's checked in for Monk. Here's Lillard. He's got 7. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging 32 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for James. Here's Money. 11 points for him in that last game against the Raptors in Toronto. And again, no good by Chicago.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Giannis outside. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter. And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Milwaukee with the ball. The Bulls knocking down the three. Isaac with the steal. Fast break, here comes Chicago. There's the lob to Towns.
And, you know, it's quite remarkable when you look at his development. A perimeter player now in high school. Towns embraced more of an inside role his 1 year in college, and now showing you the full range of his game.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it to Toppin. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Giannis's teammates know he's selfless. He's going to get the ball to the open guy, and it's on you to find your shot.
Isaac outside. The pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. KD's got 8 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Toppin against Isaac. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Bulls, Andre Drummond comes in for Towns. And it's LeBron in for Money. And then for Milwaukee, Chris Middleton comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Lillard. And here is Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Shot from the inbound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
76% on the season from the foul line.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 3. They traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks, and they came away with the win.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Yeah, it was really simple. I mean, you look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throws.
Here now, the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. The Bucks second.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Bucks leading by 3. Here's Mann. No scoring in this one. Toppin sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. This one for 3. No good on that one.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Herter, and it's in there. Herter's got 5 now.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
On the wing, Giannis. Fades away. Basket counts. He's got 10.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Isaac outside. Back to James. Over Middleton. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Isaac.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Middleton outside. Lets the 3 fly. No good on that one.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
James finds KD. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Giannis against Isaac. Giannis outside. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Count that one from Isaac.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
12 seconds left in the first quarter. Inside. Here's Giannis. And he banks in the layup. Giannis has got 12.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most. Turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
We've got Isaac. Kevin Herter is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's James in at the 3 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin. And you know, the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realized how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it, and players are good at running it. And quite, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players.
That's good from Isaac.
Well, you look at Isaac, and all you think he needs to do is add some weight. And he's got terrific skills and a promising future.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Beauchamp's checked in. And both free throws good for Isaac. Bucks trail by 3. Middleton with it. Isaac picks him up. There's a screen by Toppin. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Toppin's got 6.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, DA, thanks for the report.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Isaac passes to White. Isaac down low. Defended by Middleton. Isaac kicks to James. LeBron finishes inside with authority.
An expiring clock, nothing new for James. He just calmly knocks down the shot he takes.
Middleton the pass to Beauchamp. Here's Toppin. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's James. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. They double him with Middleton. 3-pointer. No good from LeBron.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's the lob to the hoop. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now here's Herter. He has 5. The shot's good from LeBron.
You think LeBron is bothered by that contact? Absolutely not. No way.
Pass to Connaughton. There's the triple. It's all in by the Bulls. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Kicks it out to James. Drummond with a screen on Middleton. James finds Drummond. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A moment here to see some stats for Chris Middleton. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging about 22 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Free throw good, Drummond. Some changes for Chicago. Dix checked in for Kevin Herter. And Durant subbed in for Kobe White. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Monk comes in for Pat Connaughton. He doesn't get the second one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you. Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Here's Dick. He had 19 points in the win against Toronto.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 3-point lead. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Free throw drops for Monk.
The energy that Monk brings, I love it. I mean, when he's out on the floor, he's giving you everything he has.
And the Bulls making a change here. Herter's checked in. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. You gotta like what Obi Toppin has done so far in this one.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up.
And Chicago has possession. It's a 5-point game. LeBron against Giannis. Here's Dick. And again, Chicago. No good. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Monk. Now Middleton. Pass to Mann. Here's Giannis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the baseline. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
Dick with it. He's got 5. Right side Durant. Over Middleton. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Tapping a screen on Isaac. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. That one doesn't go. Durant with some nice D. LeBron passes to Herter. Giannis against LeBron. Takes a 3. And there's Katie. That's good on the assist by James. James has got his 3rd assist on the night. Bucks leading by 4. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Chicago has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And the pass to Dick. Isaac with the ball. He's looking for LeBron and finds it. Over Monk. And James gets it to go. And now just a 2-point Bucks lead. And the Bucks just... And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Toppin. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Brooklyn Nets.
In that matchup against the Bucks, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Pass to Money. Back to Durant. For the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Shot from 12. Rebound by the Bulls. Isaac's got 5 rebounds tonight. He nails it, and we're tied up. Isaac's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Takes a lot to shake Isaac. I mean, he's excellent at getting his shot up and over the defense inside.
Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo inside. Isaac on him. Antetokounmpo gets to Monk. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Chicago has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Here's Mann, still without a basket. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1. The Bucks have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Terrence Mann.
What's up?
Free throw good. Giannis. Chicago trailing here. Michael passes to KD. And here is Isaac. Puts it up from 15. Durant. Milwaukee with the rebound. Toppin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lillard outside. Passes it to Monk from past the arc. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
You've got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass has not gotten to him yet, you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it.
Now here's Durant. 13 points in the game. Here he goes. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. In every game they play. Antetokounmpo finds Monk. Pass to Toppin. To the paint. Now the pass to Monk. Just 4 to shoot. Misses the 3. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Got a piece of it. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Lillard. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Drills it from outside. Connaughton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Bulls trail by 5. Timeout called, the Bulls. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. In every one of these.
Anthony Towns checked in for Andre Drummond, and James subbed in for Jonathan Isaac. Pass to Money. Lets it go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Money's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Middleton outside. Over KD. Oh, and there's Middleton making a fantastic play. And the Bucks lead by 4.
I like the fact that Middleton can get the shot he wants because of his ball handling ability.
Michael passes to Towns. Outside Durant. Teardrop shot. Smooth floater from KD.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Antetokounmpo against LeBron. And Giannis gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 19 points.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
LeBron passes to Dick. Back to LeBron. It's Durant on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Middleton the pass to Monk. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
James against Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Dick. Clock at 6. There's Michael. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now, here's Monk. 8 points for him. The 3 is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
And that one falls for Middleton.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws. And 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb. You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
The Bulls have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
"12 seconds left in the first half. Here's the 3. It's not going to go for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebounding, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And for that matchup with the Hornets, they're the much better team on paper and on the court. The biggest threat to them, they don't play down to the competition right now.
Yeah, we see that happen in this league almost on a nightly basis. Well, coming back to the game of the night, the Bucks find themselves in a close one.
You love what their second unit has done. Major contributions offensively. I just wonder if they can keep it up.
Well, it's been part of their identity, having interchangeable parts. It's just how this team is built. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Damian Lillard out there with Malik Monk. And it's Middleton in at the 3. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And you know, the way Giannis Antetokounmpo moves in the pick and roll is tough for the defense. I mean, there's no way really to match his size and skill set.
Dick with it. Monk defending. It's Durant on the wing. The rebound by Middleton. Milwaukee leading by 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Lopez sets a screen for Middleton. And the 3-ball is good. Middleton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best 3-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Lillard finds Lopez. Monk, the pass to Lillard. Good on the triple. Lillard's got 10 points.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Chicago. They trail by 7. Pulls up. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. Number 1, the Bulls.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. They lead by 7. From deep, Giannis drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That's on LeBron James. The Bucks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Shooting from Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. Bulls trail by 10. Dick wide open. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Now Monk. He's got 8. He kicks it to Lillard. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
KD with the bucket.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Now, here's Monk. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. The 3, good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 3rd assist on the night.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And with an update from the sidelines, Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Well, the NBA is investing in Africa with the Basketball Africa League. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said right now in Africa, sports is viewed only as competition, not as a business. What we're trying to demonstrate is that if you invest in sports, with the young, fast-growing population in Africa, there is a huge opportunity for high returns. Kevin?
That looks, DA, like a win-win, and we thank you for your report.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing, the point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 10. Kicks to Monk. Middleton the pass to Giannis. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the triple. Bulls trail by 9. The pass to Michael. Pass to Towns. Now Dick from the arc. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And Lillard kicks to Middleton. And Durant comes to help for 3. And again, the Bucks miss. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Shoots the 3. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
A moment here to see the numbers for Kevin Durant. Getting around 24 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Antetokounmpo against LeBron. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Monk from downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Monk's got 6 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Dick. He's got 16. KD on the wing. He can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 6. Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by KD. The layup off target. James dishes to Durant. James looking it over. Back to KD. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. And James with the basket on the assist from KD. LeBron's got 13.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Down low. And it's sent back by KD. Here's Money. Antetokounmpo defending. Back to LeBron. For the tie. And the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
KD against Middleton. Passes it to Lillard. Beyond the arc. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Durant the pass to Mike. Shoots over Lillard. Money, no good. Bucks have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's Monk. No good there. Towns with the defensive effort. Chicago has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Pass to Dick. Durant with it. Now guarded by Middleton. So they take the lead. Durant's got 23.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
Now here's Middleton. 11 points in the game. Over Durant. Milwaukee. No good that time either.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Bucks call timeout.
Isaac's checked in for Dick. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Mann's checked in for Monk.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Bucks now. 4-point game. Lopez, a screen on James to end the drought. It's rebounded by Durant.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
And the basket by Money.
Durant commands so much attention. Part of the reason why he had a wide open teammate there.
The pass to Lillard. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Lillard's got 12.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
James, the pass to Isaac. Durant kicks to LeBron. Here's Money, covered by Lillard. And then Durant with the jam.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. No good with the triple.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Here's Money. KD on the wing. Rebound, Milwaukee. And here's Middleton. 11 points in the game. Pass to Lopez. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Durant dishes to LeBron. Passes it to Isaac. Pass to KD. The tray. That doesn't go either for Durant.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Now, here's Lillard. He's tightly guarded. A 3-ball. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And this is Lillard's bread and butter. He's always ready to pull from that range.
And the pass to Towns. We've got 1:28 left in the third. James finds Isaac. Back to James. Durant up top. They get the rebound. Michael. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And the first one drops. So for the Bulls, Andre Drummond comes in for Towns. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Durant. So he gets them both. Here's Middleton. He's got 11. There's a screen by Toppin. Middleton can't get it to go.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Mann. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Middleton. Looking to end his cold spell. Chicago grabs the miss. Isaac's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's Mann. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Toppin throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
LeBron passes to Isaac. Huerter, that's a two-pointer. Good as the jump shot falls. Huerter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be right back after this.